So many tools are there to help you on your, especially on your mobile phone or your tablet or even on your PC. Another type of mind map. So this is all work done by previous class. This is quite comprehensive, very complex. You know, the person went really deep. So it's difficult to read, but anyway, it has a lot of information. And actually, each node you can go further and create mind map for that information and that. So what is normally teamwork is, this is very good for teamwork. The main guy makes the mind map, and then each node is given to somebody. You create the mind map for that, and then every small mind map you give to another team, another team, another team. So many teams can work together on a very big problem, and then it all comes back, right? So this is a very, very good tool to understand, to learn for your profession, for your learning, and everything. Simple one, very, very simple one, but it's okay, doesn't matter. So assignment number 1, mind map. Today we are going to change the topic because that one is already there. This mind map will be develop mind map of computer application in reinforced concrete RC design. What kind of computer applications are developed or available for reinforced concrete design? So this will help you to understand the topic very well, the width of the topic. When you start searching, you will find there are apps for doing this, apps for doing that. Concentrate on apps if you like, or you can go to desktop, it's up to you. You're open. So there are a lot of apps. Have you ever seen any app on structural design on your phone? Of course, you're not free from Facebook. How can you do anything else?
Like games.
Yeah, games, so anything. So please go and do a search on anywhere that you want. Find out different types of apps and how they are connected to each other. Right? Create a mind map. You will understand where we are going with the computer applications in concrete design, and that will help you really get a big understanding of this topic. And then send to these 2 emails. Please note down, take a picture of this one. This is Rahman who came here, and that is me. So you can, whenever you send something, please always send to these 2 emails so that we can maintain. Send PDF. I normally prefer PDF, or you can send in Word, but prefer PDF because I can check it easily. No paper, never print anything, ever, for me. One thing that we are going to start this year, which is very interesting, and you are the first class to do that anywhere, that is that together with a company called CSI, Computers and Structures Incorporated US, we are developing a new learning system for structural engineers, mostly based on apps, mobile apps. So we will have apps for all of the things that you normally do in your class, assignments, so that you can do your assignment through mobile apps. So I will send you the problem through an app. You will receive it on your mobile phone. You will solve it using the apps that we have developed, and then you will send the results back also on the app. So it's like a social media of structural design, right? And then we have developed now 11 apps which are related to this course, which are based on the book that you have. So this is a complete course where you have the book, you have the apps, you also have all the lectures from previous on YouTube. So if you miss anything, you can always go back and you can see that lectures. All my lectures are recorded from the previous classes, and they're all available on YouTube. So we will talk more about that in a minute. So let's talk about, 5 minutes left now. No, we still have 25 minutes, sorry. 11 minutes. So, hierarchy of structures and their components. Let's talk about how the structures and components are organized. How a structure is made up. What is a structure? What does the word hierarchy mean?
Rank.
Yes. Anybody else? Next time, don't answer first. Last person to answer. Hierarchy. What's the word hierarchy means?
Hierarchy is like an order of things.
Correct.
Maybe in ascending order or descending order.
Hierarchy is exactly, it's like you're a manager. managing director, then under that is a manager, manager has staff. So whenever you have this kind of a layered organization, that's called hierarchy. So this, when hierarchy is that something is more important than the others and is built up from the other one. So it's not just organization, but it's a relationship with some certain importance in there. So that's what we call hierarchy. So physical structures. Word structure has many meanings if you look at the dictionary, right? And people use it in many contexts. They can even say, you should structure your life more properly. That means organize your life more properly. Or let's say the structure of a cell, or the biological people also talk about that. Everybody talks about a structure. Structure means the way things are organized, not necessarily structure in built environment. So as a verb, this is defined as construct or arrange according to a plan. So if you look at the definition, so structure for us means that we are going to construct or make something according to a plan. So it is already planned and then you make it. It's not randomly done. That's why it's a structure. It is a structure. So when applied to built environment, we say the discipline of structural engineering refers to the verb part of the definition. That means we are the people who plan in such a way that things can be constructed. That is our job. Ultimately, we are the people who plan things in such a way that they can be constructed. If you look at the drawing on a site, they don't know, they just know, put 5 bars here, this column should be 30 centimeter by 50 centimeter, and put a concrete of this strength here. They don't know why it should be like that. They only know that I should make this column. They don't know what this column will support. It is designed for earthquake or not, for wind or not. They don't care. The people who are making don't need to worry about that. They just need to follow the plan. But the people who make the plan, you should know why it is like that. So every decision that you make will be transferred to the site. So make it very carefully. Because they don't know. If you make a mistake, they cannot know. They just follow your plan. So the responsibility, that's why, is very high with structural engineers. Sometimes when we design something, we cannot sleep. When an earthquake comes, I wake up, oh my God, are my structures safe or not? This is the hierarchy or the top level member types that we deal with. So we deal with these types of members. Please understand it carefully. Bar type, cable type, surface type, curved surface type, and solid type. Everything around us can be constructed from these basic types. Can you think of another which is not covered here? Please challenge me always. I know I could be just equally wrong. So if you think of any structure, you will find that it will fit into one of these categories or combination of these categories. So if we understand these 5 components, we should be able to handle any and every structure. That is the basic, and that's what we are going to try to do. So we don't need to worry, this is a stair or this is a dome. We don't care. If we know this, we can construct or design anything because we understand these 5 types of things. So we are going to try to understand these, not all in this course, but some of them. Okay. So cable structures, you can make cable mats, fabric structures, cable straight structures, cable suspended structures, skeleton trusses, frame structures, grids, grillage, general shells, dome type, slab type, silos, chimneys. So all the structures that I showed you in the pictures before, you will see that you can categorize them into these groups. They are made of one or more of these 5 types of members, you can call them. Right? So if we understand them, we will be able to handle these. And that's the focus. So if you look at this diagram, we can even make it more clear now. This is any general continuum. What is a continuum? What is a continuum?